Hey guys, welcome back to the harvest vlog.
Morning. Just on my way out. Get ready to go for the day. Gotta feed Blindy. Happy and healthy. Because my other boots are still soaked and wet.
They're still wet?
I even took them in the house last night.
You need to get yourself a pair of these tie boots, but I know you don't like tie boots. Andrew is anti-tie boot. Stated this in another video. One thing that I've been doing is that you tie your shoe. If you roll your ankle like me, you come back down through your top eyelets and you come back down, cross down, and tie down there. Squeezes way more on your ankle, and your chances of rolling are quite a bit less. That looks a little soft right there, isn't it?
It is.
Andrew and I are gonna go. Well, it's probably a harvest day, actually.
Your dad said, I talked to him this morning.
Yeah, combine's fixed, so we're gonna try and get a combine fixed. But in a special video, Kenzie's coming today as well to upgrade a planter. I don't know, you guys will see a little bit of that. We'll talk more about it.
So we got that covered. The only other thing we need from the old edge-vac meter is our elbow.
So we're gonna try and pull in a pipe that I dug up yesterday before they get here. They should be here like 10:30. So. The big girl's got to take a road trip this morning.
A little more. Got it. This is how you drive to work in style.
So my plan is simple yet complicated. The flat up here I need to fix up, and I need to keep finishing out that flat, and there's a few more places on the farm that needs to be done. And then there's this flat up here on this top. I'm gonna put pattern actually into all of these runs, and I kind of got it horizontally across the hillside with them, maybe a little bit wider spacing, because I'm seeing still really good return. Even like, that's how I found this pipe, is how much better the crop looks when it's above a pipe. So I legitimately dug down, found the pipe, accidentally found it last night with the hoe. So I got to do a little more digging, but we're gonna run a pipe up the hill, and then I'll section off and get this flat tied in. It's like, since I own this farm, I want basically a piece of pipe under pretty much every acre that I'm farming if I think it's going to benefit it. On the side of the hills, on a wide spacing, we'll find out. It will be a little bit of an experiment, paying for an education. I think it's still going to benefit our dirt.
Do I get to grade your paper?
Sure. Here. This.
Like end of the world stuff in there. Like we could save the world and stuff in there. I'm telling you.
It's true. You make fun of it, but it's true. Like I forgot my shovel over at the other place. Look, I had a shovel in the back of my truck.
Yeah. Well, I was more excited about the lawn chair.
You would be. You see these here, folks? These are what we call in Iowa the black field snakes. You just gotta get a hold of them and wrangle them into possession.
You have a certain glow about you today. Mainly the sun behind you.
There it is. Now we're in there. He's got my monitor. Okay. Installing.
I am Ben's Uber this morning, so he could come start his semi and then sit in my car for an unknown amount of time. Make me late for work. Make me and Lola late for work. Get out of my car. Take your heathen animal with you.
Okay.
No, you don't get the fluffy one.
So Molly brought me over here to the Hy-Vee truck. We're actually putting corn in my grain bin. He shuttled me over here so I could take this empty truck back, go get a load off the grain cart. And then Andrew's gonna bring the load that's at his house over here and unload it. And then the other semi's actually getting loaded with soybeans. Having my neighbor cut them with the Gleaner. I think there's a little electrical work that needs done on those bins, or on that bin. I know there is. And they're gonna be coming up here to do that this morning. My fan's spinning the wrong way. Well, hey, I actually filmed putting that auger up yesterday and getting that ready, so I'll clip into that while I take this truck to the field, and we'll go get some corn. Okay, up elevator. Oh yeah. That's good and thin. Bring me down, please. Just had to fix a little hole in the auger. I also got to bump all these motors because I don't know if they're gonna work or not. And I'll put grain in here if they aren't working, but they should be working. Okay, unload on, fan on. I'm spinning the wrong way.
Another day, dry corn.
Wrong way. Yep, it's spinning the wrong way. That's spinning.
Waited for it.
Back to load the rest of the truck. That's the one thing I'm definitely missing about that 1421. Well, one of the main things is that this 1040, you can get a legal load on it, but when you're backhauling or you got the weight exemption going on, you got to take 2 trips to a truck. However, if this gal does a good job with this grain cart, maybe there's a chance we would keep this grain cart around if we were to upgrade. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Looks like my work's arrived. Unload some corn. Got me all the spices of life. I got a roll of 3, I got a roll of 4, got a roll of 5, and I got me 2 rolls of 6. Heck yeah.
Outside the street. I got you, man. You're good. At this point, because if they were in, you know, know, McDaniel Swanson were right outside with a couple other guys, and they were big.
So we've been on, or what we're working on is actually, it's government-owned ground. It's on the weaker side of stuff, and it's been really hurting. Needless to say, I'm not gonna have to do too much trucking this winter to haul that crop off, if you get my drift there. One field that I did today on corn averaged 82 bushels to the acre. So that sucks. You know, it's the weak ground and the ones that have deer pressure and stuff on them this year. There's nothing there. You know, there's nothing there. That's just the way it is. So even though there's pulling in some lower yields on these weaker farms, I know that they're weaker farms, so I don't push those farms like you do on the farms that you should expect a higher production. Like this field right here, I'd say on a normal year it might average out at 150 bushel corn. So 160, good year maybe 180. You just know that they're weaker pieces of dirt, and you just don't go overpaying to farm them, because years like this could hurt you. Would hurt you, did hurt you, you know what I mean? Well, we're shelling and enjoying it. This is what deer, drought, and fence lines do. There's nothing there. I don't even know why I got the head down. So in this part here, I need to leave 2 acres standing. And each one of my strips is half an acre each, so I need to leave 48 rows left standing because it's a 12 row head. So I'm legitimately just gonna go count 48 rows so I can figure out how many more passes I can make and be leaving them there 2 acres. 2, 6, 7, 8, 45, 46, clear the tracks count, 47, 48. Okay, that means 1, 2, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. How I came up with 19, I don't know. I can take 19 more rows after this pass. And I think Cargill's paying $7 right now at 150 bushels. It is 1,050 bucks. This corn's still a little wet. Let's say 1,000. So that's $2,000 for the deer food. And then you gotta do something with it too in the spring, like we usually come harvest it. That can be a gigantic waste of your time as well. But if you don't harvest it, then you got volunteer corn absolutely everywhere. So you lose the money in the fall, and then you got a headache to deal with in the spring. But again, that's just things you gotta think about when you decide to rent these style of farms. 12 plus 7 equals 19. But now I gotta go take the head off, and we're moving to an 8 acre patch. For today, we've finished 14 acres in a field, went to a 12 acre field, went to an 8 acre field, went to a 4 acre field, went to a 12 acre field, and just came here to 10 acres, and then now gonna go to an 8 acre patch. Doing good, really. One of those 12 row folding corn heads right now would just be super nice. I'll give it to it, it's really pretty down here in the hole. Does everybody else's head do this? Just has a pile of ears of corn. Every time you take it off, maybe if you had one of those folding 12 rows, you don't have to take it off and put it back on all the time. If from now to the end of my career, if I did that and I didn't lose that corn every single time we took the head off, by the end of my career, I might be able to pay for one of these snout tips on that folding 12 row. Look at this special feature Bandit's developed when the parking brake buzzer goes off. Oh, is that your parking brake release? Is that yours? Ha, ha. Trying to bite my foot, dog. Yeah, you got a copy? 10-4. 8 acres to go here, so I'm ready to move. I'll dump off the corn I got on this combine. Why don't you bring that head down, and we'll pick it down there on the road, then do the loop and bring it back here and grab that grain cart and put the grain that's on the grain cart onto this, and then meet me down there.
10-4.
Oh, hey, that works. It's still running. I just asked, so I figured out how to call. Make sure it wasn't something to do with that transformer, because they said that was pushing out a whole bunch of like 500 volts or something like that. So, hey, good deal. So, well, thank you for getting up here and getting us set up here today. Okay. Yep, we'll do. Bye.
Yeah, I'm here waiting for another load or whatever happens tonight. Wanted to let you know what farmers do while they wait. They watch other farmers.